to begin the final full month of the regular season. It's September. Down the stretch we come with the O's and Rockies at Coors Field.
So Ty Blach is back. 18 games with the Rockies. This will be his 11th start. He was pitching as a starter and also a reliever in August down in Albuquerque, and he pitched to a sub-2 ERA down there.
And that's a high fastball. So a couple of former Giants meet this game, and Slater wins the battle with a 5-pitch walk.
Switch hitter Anthony Santander.
Santander rips an 0-1 pitch to left field. That will get down and kick away from Jordan Beck. Slater's on the way to third, and Jordan Beck, with a little bit of a misplay in this deep outfield, allows Slater to take an extra base on the Santander single.
Santander thought about going too, but he came around first base and just wiped out, so he had to stop at first base.
So just the start the Orioles could have dreamed of. First and third, nobody out. And now Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar swings and strokes one to center. Down for a base hit. Gunnar Henderson delivers his first RBI of the road trip, and the first 3 Orioles reach in the opening inning.
And the first time in this series, the Orioles have scored in the first running, and I love this swing by Gunnar Henderson. This was nice.
Hey, that's the first time the Orioles have scored in the first since August 20th. Eloy flies out, but Anthony moves up the base on the game's first out.
But now you still got one out, got the double play ball set up. Hopefully get out of the inning with not too much damage.
This is toward the middle of the diamond. There's one on the first double play. Just what the doctor ordered.
Ty Blach got a big pitch when he needed it. Orioles settle for 1.
And the Rockies are going to see Zach Eflin make his glorious return off the injured list. Only missed 16 days, but it felt like a lot longer. And a 2 strikes to Tovar, throws the sweeper.
Well, that's a pretty good start right there.
Goes fishing after a sweeper down and away.
Has his 113th strikeout of the year, only his 6th on that sweeper. McMahon to the right side. Holiday gloves it behind him and makes a fine play to throw him out. So Zach Eflin in his return to the big leagues gets some help from his young infield defense. Zach Eflin with 12 pitches in the first 4 batters. He's retired them all. Tolia chases a third curveball, 3 swinging strikes all on that hook from Zach Eflin.
Well, Zach Eflin so far looks like he'd never missed a beat.
But if Zach Eflin at this point in his career says he does not need a rehab, a sim game, whatever, you trust him.
First pitch grounded past Eflin to Henderson. Gunnar retires Nolan Jones. How about this return to the Zach?
6 up, 6 down for Eflin in his return off the injured list.
Jake Cave chases a hook. Zach Eflin, by hook and by crook, has struck out 3 Rockies and retired the first 7.
Yeah, typically he only throws about 19% curveball, but it feels like it's been a little bit more today, and why not? Because it's a good one, too.
And another breaking ball, and another strikeout. Eflin with back-to-back Ks to begin the third.
He has got that spinner working, doesn't he?
Back-to-back Ks for Eflin, his 4th already.
Romo swings and misses. Another curveball in the dirt, and Zach Eflin strikes out the side to conclude 3 perfect innings. That'll be a 4-pitch walk. So Eloy Jimenez is the 3rd Oriole lead off an inning with a free pass. Welcome back to the big leagues to Kobe Mayo. Flew in last night and is immediately in the starting lineup. Mayo to the right side. That ball will get through and up the gap in right center. Jimenez to second, and the ball gets under the glove of Cave. Eloy's going to score. Mayo hustling all the way to third, and it's 2-0 Orioles.
A terrible error in right field by Jake Cave. It's a single and an E9. No RBI for Mayo, who did have a sharp hit to right field. That is his 2nd major league hit, and he's at third base. And it's 2-0 Baltimore.
And now the Rockies down 2 will be forced to bring the infield in with Cedric Mullins as the hitter.
As Cedric Mullins pops a ball up behind the drawn-in infield. This could be trouble. Nobody sees it. It drops in front of Cave again. Rogers couldn't find it. Cave never got there. An absolute right field fiasco. The Orioles take advantage of it for a 3-0 lead.
Tough sequence for the Rockies there. The 2-base error on Cave, and then that pop-up that was going to be with the infield back routine.
The most wonderful RBI single of Cedric Mullins' life. James flat out to right his first time, getting his second start of the series. On a 3-1, James bounce it. Left center field, and James McCann finds his way to the green seats. A 2-run smash for the Orioles backup catcher. And now that is some loud fourth inning contact.
James McCann, a 2-run shot, and it's 5-0 Baltimore. This is absurd. Eflin is 11 up and 11 down with 5 punch-outs, and he's done it on 37 pitches. Fastball called strike 3. Dotted on the outside corner. Another punch-out for Zach Eflin off the IL, and it's 12 up and 12 down for Eflin.
Ty gives up 5 runs in 4 innings, 5 hits, couple walks, and a strikeout. Jake Bird to face 2, 3, and 4 in the Baltimore lineup.
And Bird's first pitch is popped up behind home plate, fighting the sun. Drew Romo can't make the play.
It's going to pop out of his glove, and you can tell
there's just too much.
There's a lot of sun. It took him a while to find it. Sun has affected several pop-ups, as you know. This is going to be a tough play for Mack on the backhand. What a play! He got him.
Outstanding play by Ryan McMahon. He was shaded up the middle, well off the line, had to go far to his right. Quick backhand and throw to first to get Santander.
Orioles 5, Rockies nothing. The base runners, it's also a 0 for Colorado. Zach Eflin has gone 15 up, 15 down through 5 after missing 16 days with some right shoulder inflammation. Cave grounds the ball weakly to third here. Yep, that's how the perfect game ends. An excuse me infield single from Jake Cave, and he is the first Rocky runner.
Zach Eflin's probably saying, are you kidding me?
That's a crummy way to lose a no-hitter, but I don't care, near to the Rockies.
First walk issued by Eflin. First and second, nobody out.
So Eflin only his 3rd walk in 5 Orioles starts. And now Drew Romo with a soft ground ball. Holiday with a flip. Henderson with a turn. It's a double play. 4 and 6 and 3.
That's a great thing about Zach Eflin right there. When he gets in trouble, he can create some ground balls. Jackson the backhand side and just leave up to Gunnar Henderson to finish it off.
Now a little squibber from Tovar, and another weak ground ball will get Eflin out of the inning. The perfect game punctured. The shutout remains intact.
Jackson Holiday 0 for 2 so far today.
And Jackson Holiday will take 95 the other way. First base hit of the game for Jackson. And he's the 8th Oriole starter to reach base.
Boy, love that too.
Holiday's on the run. There's a wide throw by Romo, and Jackson's got his 3rd Major League steal and 2nd of the weekend.
Yeah, Jackson's starting to affect the game with his legs a little bit too.
2 out in the inning. Here comes Gunnar. Gunnar trying to start September with a multi-hit game. Singled in a run in the 1st inning. To the right side, there's your multi-hit game. Right through the 3.5 hole for Henderson. He'll score Holiday after the steal. It's a 2-hit, 2 RBI day for Gunnar, and the O's have the first 6.
Boy, just what he's been needing too. A day where he has a good day at the plate, get that confidence going, and just let the kid relax a little bit. There's Jackson scoring from second base, and Orioles add on.
A few more curveballs indeed for Zach Eflin. 17 swings, 10 whiffs on the curveball alone.
Yes,
and strike 3 called right around the outside edge. There's the 7th punch out for Eflin.
There is your command too.
Eflin with another strikeout. He has just been spectacular.
On a 2-2, there's the 12th swing and miss on the curveball. That ties a new career high, and Zach Eflin has struck out 8.
Back-to-back Ks in the bottom of the 7th, and that curveball fell off a table.
2nd infield single for the Rockies in the game.
And that's the first hit for Colorado that left the infield. 1st and 3rd with 2 outs.
Now Eflin's been as good as any Oriole starter in any start this year, but this is Coors Field, and with 1 swing, all of a sudden this becomes a 3-run game.
Base hit for Nolan Jones. Rockies are on the board as Doyle scores. Tolia headed to 3rd, and Nolan Jones comes through. 3 straight singles in the 7th against Eflin.
But Eflin's going to stay in there for Cave, a left-handed batter. Detailed earlier, Eflin is a reverse splits guy, much better against lefties. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 pitch. Cave swings and misses, and Zach Eflin shuts down the Rockies' rally after only 1 across.
Strikes out the side. His 9th punch out, which is a season high. And off the IL, and back into Orioles fans' hearts.
Left-hander Gregory Soto is going to make his 55th appearance.
Hoping that he can close it out.
But there are 2 outs now. McMahon is down at third base, and it is going to be Hunter Goodman that will come on and pinch hit against Soto.
Strike 3, 99 up the ladder, and Gregory Soto burns Goodman as the Orioles take the series at Coors Field.
And they move within a half game of the Yankees for the top spot in the American League East.